I haven't seen my sister since the corporation sent her off-planet 3 years ago, but they rotate her on a 127-day cycle through their portal station near Jupiter. That's when she ships me the boxes. The corporation lets indentured employees like her send things to their children and siblings back on Earth without charge. They want to encourage us to study hard in their training centers, so that someday we can also go out into the galaxy and help work off our species' debt. The latest box is 1/2 meter on each side, covered in symbols I can't read, and full of things. Her journals for the cycle might as well be in code for how bad her writing is, but I can read them and smile at the shared jokes and references, and souvenirs from the planets and habitats she's sent to. Handmade dolls from Proxima b that look like the planet's natives, with fractal fronds and elliptical wheels instead of legs. A strange kind of candy. Don't worry, you can eat it, on a note pinned to the dodecahedral container. That tastes like summer rain and fresh cut grass. A ceremonial spyglass from Tau Centi G. Dozens of flowers from as many artificial habitats, each one preserved in a thin layer of diamond fiber. A small mechanical device that tells the exact time on the only island in the planetary ocean of TOI 1452b, but you have to press a lever on its side every month or it will stop functioning. And, as always, a small, hard-to-identify object with no explanation, lost within the mess of things as if it fell there by accident. This box's mystery object is about 10 centimeters long. It's made of 5 different sections, maybe 8. You can rotate each part about the others, but the shape of each one shifts as you move them, from right angles and straight lines to geometric curves to surfaces that melt into each other as if they were made of wax instead of a hard, matte purple metal. Ridges appear and disappear in complex patterns that might be some sort of language. If you look at the object directly, it seems to blur, and if you try to view it with a handheld or anything electronic, it doesn't show up at all. It's very heavy, but doesn't have any inertia. I put the box with the gifts on a special shelf in my family's sleep space, but the object goes beneath my bed, in a hole under a loose tile, along with other equally mysterious matte purple things from past boxes. Careful not to let them touch each other. The next day, Marcia brings in a container of fermented treats her dad sent her. "Everybody's eating them on the stations right now," she says, as if that would make them taste, smell, and look like anything other than spoiled turnips. But she hasn't seen her dad in 5 years, so we eat them and fake sounds of enjoyment. Kay has a small twisted flute that sounds like the ocean, a flock of small birds, or a landslide depending on who plays it. I offer to trade him my ceremonial spyglass, but he refuses. Jacinto brings a toy that's a mix between 2 yo-yos and a small hula hoop. It's fun, but hard to get the hang of, and he gets it tangled around his legs during our lunch period. We all laugh. He does too, until one of the blank-faced proctors comes and scolds us, calling us undisciplined earth young out of all 3 of its speakers. When the proctor leaves, we speak in low voices, telling stories we've learned from older kids or absent parents and siblings. Everybody has some tall tale to tell. About how strange the aliens or their planets and moons are, or some bad thing the corporation enforcers did to somebody who rebelled, questioned them, or just failed to be as productive as they require. Some of the stories might be made up. Some might not be. The back-to-training siren wails over the end of a particularly gruesome tale involving disembodied brains. It's probably for the best. We return to the underlit, bare rooms where our semi-transparent, off-planet instructors feel comfortable taking off the large face shields they wear to avoid damage from what they call your savage home star. Today's drill is about implementing multi-level, structured finance schemes and offering them to recently contacted civilizations. I dutifully recite the scheme's standard introductory speech and practice the non-standard math necessary to make it seem like a good idea, but my heart's not in it. I keep thinking about the latest box from my sister. I never tell anybody about the purple objects. I'm worried somebody might figure out what I already know, from reading between the lines of my sister's notes, that they weren't made by humans or anybody from the corporation. That the stories our mothers tell us about alien species fighting their way out of indenture aren't just stories. That the purple pieces can be put together as a weapon. That I will know how and when and where to use it. And that soon, I'll find out if my classmates' boxes also contain mysterious, matte purple objects.